I just appeared in the backyard, well, behind the Tahoe. Yep, that's the last one. I have to drag the jack around the backside from over there where it is. I have to drag it over here to get this tire up. Well, actually I can do it underneath the rear end, but I'll probably just drag it over here. Take this tire off. Put that tire on. And hopefully by then, since it's almost 9 o'clock. Hold on, let me grab my other phone so I can have evidence of what time it is for confirmation issues of I think I'm lying to myself. Here we'll use I was going to use the other phone, but I'm going to use this one so I can have the current date. Oh, you like that auto adjust light, huh? But it is 9:30, 9:22. Barely make that out, huh? Yep. Today's July 31st already. Wow. That's crazy. But I have taken the opportunity to do something that I've been in the process of doing, but so I was hoping to come up with the $220 to be able to get those tires swapped. And be able to get those tires on those avalanche wheels, and then put those avalanche 20s, those tires, on that truck, and then balance those black 20s with those 33s on it. But I didn't do very good on my attempt to rob a bank. I haven't done a very good attempt to. I was up at AutoZone the other day getting something, and then I was in the conversation with people at AutoZone. I'm gonna grab a tire while I'm back here, because I still have these two for the back tires. But actually, I have an idea that I want to see what it looks like on the Tahoe with that black and blue. But so I'm gonna throw this tire on before I throw that chrome 22 on there. I'm gonna throw a little black 20 on there just for comedy, I guess. But yeah, so I was up at AutoZone, and I know a couple of the people in there, even though most of them are new, there's still I'd say about 2 people that's been there for a while that know me still. So there we go. So I was sitting there talking to him, and he said they're really hiring really bad, mostly just part-time though. So even at that, that's ideal for my leg, and hopefully I can carry totes that they need to carry, stuff that they need to do. Hopefully I can be able to do stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure and praying I can. So I'm going to make a online job application to hopefully get a little 9 to 5 at AutoZone around the corner. It's like that way, couple streets over, down on 301. So it'll be close enough that I can almost walk to, especially with the vehicles messing up. But more than likely, I'm either going to get an electric scooter, like a razor thing, something I can turn a little electric handle on, or that, or I think I'm going to do first, probably have to do, is go around the corner to that way and go get my son's bicycle so I can air it up and use it until I get my first paycheck. Then I'll get me a scooter, because then I ain't got a pedal. Then I can hopefully put a paycheck or two into either the Tahoe or the Avalanche or the van, or I just don't know what's going on in my life right now. So whatever I can do first, I'll have the opportunity to make a choice, I guess. And since I'm already at 7 minutes, I got a plan for the Durango. I'm getting it cleaned up. I'm getting it cleared out. I got like the speaker box that's over here. It was in the Durango for my sound system, for my one single 12. And I'd rather get it cleaned up a little bit more and then video it, because pretty much like everything else, like cleaning the Tahoe, I didn't really show that until I had already started the cleaning process and knocked most of the ugliness out of it. I'd just rather not show how unpleased I was at that current situation. So, but so that's going to be hopefully going through really soon. I'm having plans after I do this. This is the reason why I've been up all night. It's almost 9 o'clock now. I came out here at 12 last night. 12 in the morning. When I was done with my inside duties of the dogs and the kids, and yesterday I was outside a little bit. I don't think I really recorded. Did I really come outside? I think I came outside off and on for a little bit yesterday, but I really can't. Oh yeah, yesterday was dealing with the issues I was doing with that when I found the speaker box. Because the night before, when I did the tires, the 26s, when I cleaned those tires, when I stayed up all night, not last night, or yeah, I stayed up last night, but when I did the tires, it was not last night, it was not the night before. So it was the night before last night, because I stayed up. I was actually about to go to sleep that night. I did the tires, did the rim, the 26s. I was about to go to sleep, but having a conversation with somebody that kind of put me in that unsleeping bad mood, that it made me want to get up and do something. So I got up. I came out here like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when I was about to go to sleep that night. Just killed a mosquito on my shirt. Anybody want to try not to crush someone? Anybody want a dead Florida mosquito? $50,000. Rare species. But so that night I came out here. So I was up until yesterday morning doing the rims, and then I started putting everything up in the Durango, all the cleaning stuff that I have out there and stuff. I was putting it in the Durango for convenient storage. I noticed there was a water pocket of rainwater in the cup holder in the third row seat, and as anybody can see, I have Flex Seal tape on the back of my side of my truck where it leaked in the window before on the driver's side. Then the other night I seen it on the passenger side. So, and then I noticed that there's a bit of not really mold, but the ingredients to start mold was starting to form on a couple of the interior panels. And then so I started investigating a little bit more, and I noticed that there's a mold germ spray was starting to grow in that box. So I took that out of the truck. I took the 12 out of it. It was a fourth order. That plate went on that side, and the speaker was built inside the box. I have to take that plate off to take the baffle that holds the speaker in. Anybody knows that fourth order box, which is actually my goal plan for the 215s I have, but that was for one single 12, and it was actually a different 12 than it was made for. So, but somebody gave it to me. I didn't like the 12 that was in it, so I took that out, put a better 12 in it. A single voice coil kicker shallow mount 12 came in it. I took that out and put a dual voice coil 2 ohm load Alpine Type R12 in it, and oh boy, it sounded so much better. But the fourth order box got ruined because of the mold that was growing in it. So I need to go get more. I think I'm out of mold spray that I used in this house this trailer when we first moved in here, cleaning the walls and stuff that needed to be cleaned. So I'm going to go get more mold spray, and I took the door speakers out of here. I took the 12 out. I'm taking my amp out. I'm taking my head unit out, my suicide light radio, because I've had this truck for 4 years. So I built this truck up quite a bit. So I'm taking everything I want to keep out. And right now, I would love to keep the motor, the 318. Amazing motor. Got a little bit of high mileage. I think it's like 240 or something. But right now all it needs is the freeze plug and new gaskets to better condition it, which is well worth it for that motor. Anybody knows that motor, they'll go for 10 million miles. But I'm ready to give up on this somewhat plan to put money into the other more mandatory needs. But I know I'm not going to be able to get what I want out of it, especially taking the stuff off that's worth the more value of the vehicle in its current condition. But it is the way it is. Downsize to upgrade. Major fail losing a project build that I've had my heart and soul in the building for the last 4 years, but motivation to be able to something else. So this is long enough, 16, almost 17-minute video. So I'll probably have to break this down into whatever video it falls in, and probably have to edit this up and chop it up. Oh, look at my not my brand new boots, because I've had them for a little while. So I can't really stand up on my good leg. That's not really good anymore. Yeah, and I've had a killer problem with I figured it out finally. It was athlete feet on my, I think it's athlete feet on my right foot here. My toe is itching and starts swelling up really bad. It looked like I had a sausage on my toe, but I couldn't really walk. I was having to walk like my toes bent up, walking on my heel of my foot really, and with my other leg being broken, that still healing tremendously. So life is funs and games. Feels like I'm the fucking toy. Feels like I'm the voodoo doll to somebody's playhouse. They rain on me and feels like they're really pissing on a voodoo doll. But and voodoo doll broke my leg. Semi truck freaking, yeah, that was fun. Well, it's already 18:30, man. So, see y'all in a minute. Stay motivated. And boy, I'm trying to stay motivated. So much more to do. So much more to talk about. I'm going to get those rims on there and be back. See y'all in a minute.